Alright guys, so in today's video I want to give my honest opinion about the movie The Game Changers, which I watched last night, and one of the main reasons that I watched the movie is because Arnold Schwarzenegger was playing in the movie. At the same time, some very famous UFC athletes like Nate Diaz, for example, and also our homeboy Misha, which I really admire with what he's doing. So I really wanted to watch this video because they talk a lot about the benefits of being vegetarian, being vegan, and what it can actually do in your body as a professional athlete or maybe an everyday person if you want to improve your health. So far I wasn't really promoting the vegan diet or the vegetarian diet. That's because I tried before, but I think it wasn't promoted in the right way from other people. So right now that we have the right people promoting vegan and vegetarian diets, I think for me is more convincing to actually make the switch. The movie, first of all, was amazing. I absolutely love it and absolutely recommend it to anyone to watch it, especially if you want to improve your health, if you want to improve your performance at the gym, if you want to be a more positive person. Is definitely worth watching the movie and even going vegan or vegetarian. I know it's crazy to say this, but I actually endorse it from now on. So the movie, I got a few key takeaways from the movie, which I want to share with you, and actually it's things that I actually didn't know before and they blew my mind. Now, the first thing is that you don't really need animal protein to build muscle mass, and at the same time, you don't need that much of a protein in order to build muscle mass or even maintain your muscle mass. And this is confirmed by Misha, because I know Misha. So one of my friends is very good friends of Misha, and Misha actually told us that he's only consuming between 130 and 115 grams of protein. And the guy is like 108, 110 kilos, which is ridiculous in order to be on this weight and eat such a low amounts of protein. This is what we knew so far, that you have to eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So this really triggered me to make a research to actually, what's really the reason behind this? And in the movie, what it says, which really blew my mind, is that 100 grams of protein, plant-based protein, can be more beneficial than 200 grams of protein from animal protein, which this is what really blew my mind. And it says that all these animals that we consume, like beef, cow, maybe chicken, all these animals, they take their protein from plants. So as humans, when we eat chicken, cow, or beef, it's like a secondary protein. This is what it is, because those animals, they take their protein from plants, and us as humans, we eat those animals, and basically it's like a secondary protein. I don't know how to explain this, but this is what it says in the movie, and this is what it actually blew my mind. It's that if you eat plant-based protein, it's gonna be much more quality, higher quality, rather than consuming those animals. So this is really crazy. And another really crazy thing is that it was about the increasing of the testosterone. So they had 3 guys, which are all professional athletes, and they gave them like a meal in the night. So the first night they gave them burritos with chicken, beef, or any other meat, and then they tested these professional athletes how many erections, I know it's crazy to say this, they were getting in the night. All right, and then in the next day they tested the same athletes if they were eating a vegan burrito from beans and vegetables and stuff like that. And actually it showed that when you eat vegan, you get way more erections, which means your testosterone is much higher. And from some of the athletes, it was more than 400% the results, and on average from every single athlete was like 300% of the results, this is really crazy, honestly, what power this diet has. So what really actually blew my mind is that if you go vegan or vegetarian and if you go fully plant-based, it's like being on steroids in a legal way and a much more healthier way. This is what really blew my mind, and this is why I want to switch to vegan or vegetarian from now on, Obviously, I have to do my research on how I'm gonna make this to be as much more enjoyable as possible. And I want to share with you something that for me, the last 2 years, I completely took out of my diet whey protein. So I don't really consume any dairy like milk or maybe cheese or any of this stuff. I try to avoid them as much as possible. So since I switched to a vegan protein powder, which again I showed you in my previous video, for the last 2 years, I don't really get acne anymore on my face, which this is actually blew my mind again, because I was suffering from acne from many years and I didn't know what to solve the problem. I was on Accutane, I went to many dermatologists, I tried many treatments, nothing really worked. What actually worked is me cutting out milk, cutting out whey protein, switching on a vegan protein powder, and this is what I clear my face, and I don't really suffer from acne anymore. So me right now, what I really want to do, I'm gonna do a blood check in the next few days, and then I'm actually switching to vegan, vegetarian. I don't really care about meat anymore, honestly, when it comes to being healthy, to have the best performance at the gym, to have the highest sex drive, to have the best appearance that you could have, to even have more muscle growth. For me, this is more important than enjoying meat for just a few minutes and not getting the health benefits that I really want to get. So what I want and what I like and what makes me happy is me being healthy and look good. This is what I really care. I don't really care about enjoyment, about eating pork chops, beef or chicken. Honestly, I don't really care about this stuff. I can give them up so easily if I can actually get all these benefits. And the good news is that the more you research about the vegan diet, the more you research about vegetarian diets, and you know how to do it in the most enjoyable way, and believe me, I don't really think you will ever miss meat ever again in your life. So that is it for this video, guys. If you want to take your fitness to the next level, then I'm inviting you to book a free consultation call with me or one of my coaches. In this consultation call, we're going to go back in the past, we're going to see exactly what you did, what didn't work, and then we're going to find a solution to reach your fitness goal. So right now in this page, you see some transformations of my clients. This is something that you can achieve as well with my program. So all you have to do is just to book a free consultation call so we can discuss more about your situation and how we can help you to get to your fitness goal. So thank you guys again so much. See you again on the next video.